Christ. Out here to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
These are the last days. And it's time to come back to your history, your heritage, because we have been lost as a people.
That's right.
We keep America's customs, we keep America's traditions, which is not for you,
right,
man. Hispanic man, these are not your traditions, these are not your customs. It's time to wake up.
Right.
Read that. Read what you got.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 11.
Bring it out.
Wherefore set your affection upon my word.
What did God say?
Wherefore set your affection upon my word.
God said for us to set our affection upon his words. Because what? Right now we are afflicted as a people. On the bottom, last higher, first fire, in all manners of wickedness. But God said, in order for us to be on his side, to do what? Read that again.
Wherefore set your affection upon my word.
Read.
Desire them.
Do what?
Desire them.
Come on.
And you shall be instructed.
And we shall be instructed. Because right now we are a lawless people.
Right.
No instruction. Our instructions come from our own hands on the block. And our mothers and fathers who know not God. These is who our instructions come from. But God said, and we desire his words, we will be instructed by him. And we are instructed by God, then we have no reason to worry. We have no reason to trust in any other thing but him.
Right.
Because that's what's wrong. We're trusting in everybody else but God.
Right.
Read verse 12.
Verse 12. Wisdom is glorious.
What?
Wisdom is glorious.
And once we get this wisdom, being instructed in it, it says it's a glorious thing.
Bring it out.
Because what? Now we will be looked at once again holding God's name.
That's right.
Because what? Right now, our names, God don't even, give me that. Give me Isaiah chapter 65. We lost our names.
Bring it out.
God didn't want to put his names on us because we're so wicked of a people. So God took his names from us.
Right.
God took our last names.
Right.
We had a glorious last name, but God took it because of our disobedience against him. Read that.
Yes, sir. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 15. And you shall leave your name for a curse.
And you shall what?
And you shall leave your name for a curse.
So God stripped his name from us for a curse. Why? Because we cursed his name.
Right.
By not keeping his commandments. By not keeping his law statutes that he gave us from the beginning.
Your owner's wife chose for you. Say your name so you know this ain't Africa. This is Virginia. And you're the property of John Waller. Like the horses and hogs, nothing more. Say your name so you know what you are. Say it. Say it. Say it! Say it! Say your name! Say it! Say Toby! Tell me your name! Say it, damn you! Say Toby! Just say your name! You see? Say it again. Louder. What's your name? What's your name?
God stripped our names from us and gave us our oppressor's name.
Bring it out.
Williams, Washington, Hamilton, Johnson. All those names is the names of your oppressor.
Pick them up.
Our names was taken from us.
Right.
Because we disobeyed God.
Right.
Read.
And you shall leave your name for a curse.
Come on.
Upon my chosen.
Read.
For the Lord God shall slay thee and call his servants by another name.
We are the servants of God.
That's
you understand
right.
that, sis? We are the servants of God.
Right.
And God took his name from us for a curse. What was our name? Let me get that. What was our glorious name that God used to be called, that God used to call us? Name, with your name comes power.
Right.
That's what we got to understand. And we have these names on us right now. we will continue to be under our oppressors. And our hope is going to continue to be lost. Let's get back to what God called us. Read that.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 27, he said to him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
So, a lot of you blacks and Hispanics out here, I'm going to ask you the same questions. What are your names? Where do your names come from?
Pick them up.
If you look back, a lot of us can't even look back a generation to even figure out where our names came from.
Right.
So, I'm going to ask y'all, what are your names? What does your name mean? We don't know anymore because God stripped it from us. Let's see what he called us. Read.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
This is our forefather Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's you blacks and Hispanics out here.
That's right.
God said his name, our forefather, should be called no more Jacob. What? Read.
But Israel.
But what?
But Israel.
Come on.
For a prince that has power with God.
Because we are the princes of God.
That's right.
That's why we call our names Israel.
Right.
And that's what name we have to get back to.
Teach, y'all, teach.
Because a lot of us think we can't do it. It's impossible. Go right down to City Hall. We can change our name. We can get back to our identity.
That's right.
Your name brings your identity back. By you calling yourself Israel, you are saying, I am God's people.
Right.
I hope y'all understand that. Give me, go back. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6. Because what? It said with this wisdom, with this knowledge that God is trying to tell us, even to get back to our names, it's a glorious thing.
Right.
Read.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 11.
Verse
Bring it
12.
up.
Verse 12. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away.
And what?
And never fadeth away.
And once you get this wisdom, it's never going to fade away.
That's right.
Read.
Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her.
Because what? We should be able to easily see that our brothers and sisters have wisdom. But when you sisters walk around with pants on and not a dress, a modest dress, we look at you as if you have no wisdom. Why? Because that's not the wisdom of God.
Right.
When you brothers out here walk around with no beards on your face,
Right.
we should be able to look at you with a beard like that brother got wisdom. He keeps a beard on his face because the only people that don't have a beard is a damn woman and a child.
You know?
So we should look at you like, damn, this man has wisdom. He's keeping his beard. But the black man has adopted the customs of America as clean shaven.
Right.
Not according to God.
Right.
We're supposed to be able to look at our brothers and sisters and see wisdom. Read.
Yes, sir. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away.
Come on.
Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her.
Come on.
And found of such as seek her.
Give me verse 17.
Verse 17.
Read.
For the very true beginning of her
So the very true beginning of her, which is wisdom, come on,
is the desire of discipline.
is the what?
Is the desire of discipline.
So we have to learn to desire discipline.
Wake them up.
Because what? Our whole demeanor and the way we move as a people right now is very undisciplined.
Right.
Very self-willed. Do as thou wilt. That's what's taught in the Christian church. That's our demeanor right now. We don't know how to, read that again?
For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
We don't know how to desire discipline anymore. We desire the things of the world. Brothers and sisters be scrolling for hours, doing nothing, scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on Instagram,
Right.
scrolling on TikTok, watching pointless videos. But we don't know how to deal with our brothers and sisters. If you hear somebody talking about you behind your back, you ready to go to their house and air their house out. Not disciplining yourself.
Right.
Because what? We fail a lot. And God knows us. Give me Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30.
Bring it up.
God knows who we are. God knows our spirit. God knows that we are very rebellious.
Right.
Very undisciplined as a people. The other nations look at us in astonishment. These niggas, calling us niggas and spits. These niggas don't take care of their kids. These niggas' households is in disarray. I can't stand these niggas. I don't want to be nowhere near them. This is what the other nations say about us. And what? God knows it. And he told us about ourselves in the Bible. Read that.
Baruch chapter 2 verse 30.
Read.
For I knew that they would not hear me.
For what?
For I knew that they would not hear me.
So God said he knew that we would be an undisciplined people. We knew that we would be shooting each other. We knew that we would be, whoring our sisters out.
Right.
God knows this about us. He knows our spirit. Read.
For I knew that they would not hear me.
Come on.
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
He said because we are stiff-necked. We don't listen. God's words come out. It goes in one ear and out the other.
Right, get out.
Even in our communities, we don't listen. Brothers and sisters come out to Broad and Erie, Broad and Downey, Broad and Gerard, teaching God's laws. But what? Our people don't listen. Read that part again.
For I knew that they would not hear me.
Come on.
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
Because we are a stiff-necked people. Read.
But in the land of their captives.
Hold on. Read that part again.
But.
However, come on.
In the land of their captivity.
We are in captivity, black man. Black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman. We are in captivity. We cannot make no laws in America.
Bring it out.
In our community, we can make no change. My grandmother, she lives right in front of a bus stop. The bus stop comes every 20 minutes, loud as hell, in front of her house. She wants the bus stop removed. She don't want no buses running through her community. But guess what? That's not up to her. That's up to the city of Philadelphia. So she has to write petitions. She has to get signatures. She has to go down the whole neighborhood and get everybody to be on one accord to try to make change. But guess what? She herself cannot do a damn thing.
Right.
We have no liberty in America.
Right.
We are in the land of our captivity.
Right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.